Let's talk about what-if scenarios. Hey there, I'm Mark Scott, and thanks for checking out another voiceover tip. If you never want to miss one of these tips, it's easy. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button. You're always going to get notified when new voiceover tips get posted. You'll always have something new that you can learn every week just by hooking up with this channel. Also, don't forget to check out the Everyday VOpreneur podcast. New episodes every week on the business and marketing side of voiceover at VOpreneur.com. So this week I want to talk to you about the what-if scenario. So it's a little game that you get to play that I recently learned about, and I love the idea behind it because I think that it is absolutely important. If you've been following me, my channel, my podcast for any length of time, you know that one of the things that I often talk about is mindset and narrative, and how essential mindset and narrative are to your eventual success or failure, for that matter, in the voiceover industry. We have to keep our narratives in check, and we have to watch that mindset. And that's what the what-if game is all about. When it comes to what-if scenarios, there are two ways that those scenarios can go. What if up and what if down. And by default, we tend to focus on what if down scenarios. So let me give you some examples of what if down scenarios. What if I can't self-direct? What if I never book? What if my audio isn't good enough? What if I annoy people when I market? What if I can't find clients? What if I can't live up to my demo? What if I quote too high? What if I never get signed by an agent? What if I can't afford to get the next demo or demos that I need? Have you ever asked yourself any of those questions? Chances are you probably have asked yourself at least one or two of them. Maybe you've thought about all of them at some point. Every one of those is a what if down scenario. And by what if down, it's asking the question, what if something negative happens? What if something bad happens? So we're constantly focusing on the negative result. The idea of the exercise is to get you to start focusing on what if up scenarios. We need to change your mindset. We need to change the way that you look at things. It's the glass half full versus the glass half empty. And I know this probably sounds like new age motivational BS, but the fact of the matter is it works. I understand why you would think that way. I used to think that way until I started doing some of this stuff in my own life and started recognizing that, yeah, there's something to this. There's something to the attitude that you bring into a scenario. There's something to the mindset that you bring into the scenario. There's something to the narratives that we are constantly feeding ourselves that help us to ultimately shape the reality that we see in our life and in our business. So with all of those what if down scenario questions that we just went through, what if we played the what if up game? What if I nail the audition? What if I book regularly with great clients who pay fair rates? What if my audio is on point and clients love my sound? What if I reach out to people who are grateful that I found them? Maybe I found them at the exact right time that they needed me. What if my business thrives with wonderful clients offering great rates? What if my sound is exactly what clients expected from my demo? What if I learn fair rates and my quotes always align with my clients and their budgets? What if I find the exact right agent for the type of work that I'd ultimately like to do? What if I book consistently and reinvest back into myself and my business? Now, does any of those sound completely out of control? Do any of them sound absolutely impossible? Do any of them sound ridiculous? No, absolutely not. Every single one of those things is completely attainable. Every single one of those things is within reason. All we did was play what if up instead of what if down. Every one of those responses that I just gave you was the what if up response to the previously mentioned what if down scenario. That's what I want to encourage you this week. As you are heading into the booth, as you're heading into the office to do work, to do your marketing, to do auditions, whatever it is that you've got going on in your business this week, instead of thinking about the what if down scenarios, I want you to think about the what if up scenarios and set yourself up for what is entirely possible in your voiceover business this week.